I'm not much for conspiracy theories. I don't believe there's a new world order that's lurking somewhere unseen in the background, pulling the reins of government. There may be, I don't think there is. But when it comes to conspiracies, tell me why, for the Block Party's first event, for which we had a permit in Thomas Plain Plaza, right across from City Hall, from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and the techs were supposed to be out there at 3:30 to turn the power on, that the authorization to turn the power on didn't come until 6:12. That's crazy. That's seriously crazy. And if that's not a conspiracy, I've never seen one. The first time that formerly incarcerated, returning citizens are organizing to challenge this system, there are technical difficulties with our permit, which means that the artists who were supposed to perform couldn't perform. And the folks who came down to see it were disappointed. But we gave away t-shirts, we talked to people. The artists are going to return because they're being paid, because you have to pay artists who come out to support your project. And we had great artists come out. Gilly the Kid, Freeway, Waylo, Chi Ali from New York, My Son, representatives from PNB Rock came out. All people who believe in the Block Party and who believe in what we are trying to do. So the reality is, nothing's going to stop us. We're going down to City Hall tomorrow because in our mind, City Hall is responsible for the money that we paid for this event. And they got to make that right. And we're going to reschedule the event. It's going to be 2 weeks away, to give everybody a chance to learn more about the Block Party, learn more about what we're doing, give you time to register to vote between now and April 17th if you haven't voted yet. But what I've been finding as we walk through our neighborhoods and we talk to people, that a lot of young people and a lot of formerly incarcerated people are already registered to vote. They just don't vote because they don't believe in the system and they don't believe in the candidates. Well, I'm here to tell you, the race for DA is the single most important race in our city's history because we have a criminal who is being run out of office, who's going to start trial in about a month. And trust me on this also, as a formerly incarcerated person who's an ex-criminal, we know criminals when we see one. And that's what Seth Williams was. And he deserves to be run out of office. But the question is, who should replace him? Should it be Rich Negrin, who the FOP has endorsed? Do we endorse what the police endorse? When the police are the ones who have their foot on our neck, who are stopping and frisking just outside our building. Two of our associates who were coming back from the event were stopped by the police who claimed they had a taillight out. They didn't have a taillight out. But in our neighborhood, there's been 3 shootings this week, so the police are stopping everybody randomly. That's stop and frisk. Don't stop somebody because you think they might be associated with a crime when they aren't. They're just driving through the neighborhood. So we need a DA who's going to stop the stop and frisk, who's going to be strong on the no cash bail, so we don't have thousands of sisters and brothers on State Road languishing in cells when they could be home with their family, working on whatever problems got them booked in the first place. We have young brothers and sisters who can't even sit on their own steps or stand on the corner without being harassed by police. And we have prosecutors who, when someone is booked, pile charges on them and then try to get them to snitch out other people they know. We need to end the snitch culture. We need to end the stop and frisk, no cash bail. We need to promote a holistic restorative justice candidate. And there's only one candidate who fits that. And it's not Joe Kahn, who has been endorsed by Governor Ed Rendell and will be another Democratic puppet. We need to restructure the Democratic Party from the top down. And it starts with the DA's race. Then you have judges' races. The BLOC Party is going to be contacting judges, going to judges' forums, listening to them, and we're going to support judges who we feel would be good judges. And in November, for the judge retention race, we're going to support judges who we like. Along with Judicial Watch, we're going to go into the courtrooms and evaluate judges, and we're going to support judges and seek to fire some judges, because there's some judges in CJC who need to be fired. But getting back to the DA's race, the BLOC Party has endorsed and is supporting Larry Krasner for one reason: because of his record, because of who he is, not because of what he says he's going to do, which is holistic and restorative, and it's smart justice, but because of what he's done in the past. He is the only person in the race who has never been a prosecuting attorney, except for one candidate who's a judge. So we need to look at what a person's done in his past. He's defended Black Lives Matter. He's defended Occupy Philadelphia. He has brought numerous lawsuits against the police for a wide range of misconduct. Larry Krasner is the nightmare of the FOP, and that's why they oppose him, and that's why they chose Rich Nick. I can say all this because I'm a BLOC Party member, and the BLOC Party are the new kids on the block. We are going to organize the formerly incarcerated citizens in the city of Philadelphia. We're going to go out and we're going to organize the young boys and the young sisters, who many of them are already registered to vote, and point them in the right direction. We're going to talk to the older citizens who've been tricked by politicians, and we're going to seek to restructure the Democratic Party. Next year, there is the vote for committee people and ward leaders. Answer me why a state representative is also a ward leader. That don't make no sense. We're going to change that. We're going to go into our neighborhoods, organize our people, register non-voters, and we're going to move forward. Our goal is to incorporate the 300,000 returning citizens in the city of Philadelphia into the BLOC Party. Our goal is to gather up all the young people who nobody cares about, who nobody thinks of, and bring them into the BLOC Party, and to also invigorate a community activists, neighborhood people, people who want their block to be safe. The BLOC Party is not just about the cell block. The BLOC Party is about your neighborhood block. If you want a safe block, if you want a clean block, if you want the abandoned houses in your block to be restored, if you want to see programs that are going to employ our young people, if you want to see more black entrepreneurship, if you want any of those things, then the BLOC Party should be your party. We're still going to be Democrats. This is a Democratic city. But the BLOC Party is going to seek to fundamentally change the structure of the Democratic Party. And we can do this block by block across the city. Join the BLOC Party. And in 2 weeks, on Saturday, I'm saying Saturday, tomorrow we're going to go to City Hall and get a brand new permit that will not be affected. And we're going to, in 2 weeks, have a BLOC Party at the Thomas Plain Plaza, right across the street from City Hall on the north side of City Hall. Join the BLOC Party. Read about the BLOC Party. Go to our Facebook page. You need to be in the BLOC Party. If you have anybody in your family that's ever been incarcerated, if you've been incarcerated, if you have loved ones who've been affected by the criminal justice system, if they've been victims by the criminal justice system, if you're poor, haven't had the opportunity, if you're black, if the police got their foot on your neck, you need to be in the BLOC Party. And BLOC Party members are endorsing and supporting Larry Krasner for DA. We're going to change the culture of the DA's office. We're going to change the Seth Williams, Len Abrahams, Ed Rendell culture of the DA's office. And then we're going to fundamentally restructure the Democratic Party. And we're going to support the great city council members that we have. And the ones who ain't doing nothing, they got to go too. That's the reality. That's what you can do if you build a political action committee and you recruit enough people to become a dynamic party inside of a party. So the BLOC Party is going to be inside the Democratic Party, and we are going to move it to a new level. We're tired of Democrats taking the black vote for granted. We're going to change that. Join the BLOC Party. Be about the BLOC Party. That's what's up.